Here at the Ottawa Sun, we're not immune, of course, to sudden cardiac arrest. One happened here, right in our newsroom where we are now, on October the 15th, and it claimed the life of our dear Earl McRae. With that in mind, local company AED Authority decided to donate a unit to the Ottawa Sun in Earl's memory. And they've come here today to show us just how easy it is to use one. This is Stephen. Tell us what we're going to be doing today. You've brought one of the units with us. We've got a man down here on the floor.
We have Fred, who's our Eastern Canada sales director, has volunteered today to be our victim. Essentially, Fred is usually in a position that we find someone. We have a device called a defibrillator. This defibrillator here is extremely easy to use. It's fairly simplistic. It's pretty well identified.
How long have they been this size? Because did they used to be bigger? Because they seem pretty
after compact. The last several years, the technology has allowed, obviously, for more miniaturization. We find that in all applications today.
Right.
This is about the smallest device that we have. There are other products that do have smaller, but this is generally the device that we recommend because of its advanced capabilities. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just have you, because you never used this device.
I have never actually laid my hands on one before. I don't have any CPR training. I don't have training on any of these units.
The beauty of this device is that it's so intuitive that you don't need any training. It's actually going to talk to you today and instruct you on how to use the device. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to give you the device.
Okay.
And just sit down beside Fred here.
Alrighty.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get you to open it up.
Okay.
Call for help now. Remove all clothing from patient's chest. Pull red handle to open bag. Look at pictures on pads. Peel one pad off blue plastic. Apply pad to bare skin, exactly as shown in the picture. Press pad firmly. Peel other pad off blue plastic. Apply pad to bare skin, exactly as shown in the picture.
To the left a little more.
Press pad firmly. Do not touch patient. Evaluating heart rhythm. Stand by. Preparing to shock. Everyone clear. Press flashing button. Shock delivered. Provide chest compressions and rescue breaths.
Wow. So then that's when you would do the compressions.
Yeah. You would then go and do your airway circulation breathing. In this case here, you would check Fred for a pulse.
Right.
If he doesn't have a pulse, then you would start doing compressions.
And this is something that I was able to get started, even not ever using one of these before, in about a minute's time.
In about a minute's time.
And when Earl collapsed, it was about 4 minutes before police were here. So we've saved ourselves about 3 minutes. How critical is a matter of 3 minutes?
It's incredibly critical. If you can apply one of these devices to an individual within 1 minute, the survivability is 90 percentile. So getting these devices to the victim as quickly as possible is what's key here. Otherwise, the likelihood of them surviving the sudden cardiac arrest is diminished.
So why did you want to donate one of these to us?
I was a reader of Earl's articles now for, for as long as I can remember. Earl has been one of those things where I sit down in the morning before going into work, starting off my day with a good chuckle. And Earl was notorious. He had kind of that ability to actually kind of center me for the day. When I heard that Earl had died, I was shocked. I mean, shocked only because of the fact that A, he had died, but two, that I didn't realize Earl was 69 years old. He didn't look 69. I look older than Earl did. And so with my partner, Jim, he and I decided that we felt that this was something that we needed to do because of his influence in the community. I think the community needed to reach out to the Ottawa Sun and say, you know what, these guys lost one. We need to do something to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Well, we really appreciate it. We're sure he would too.
No problem.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you very much.
In Ottawa, Doug Hempstead for Sun News.